What if I told you your IQ isn't fixed? Not at 18, not at 25, not even at 50. For decades, we've been told intelligence is genetic, something you're born with and can't really change. You either have it or you don't. But history tells a different story. As a child, Albert Einstein was considered slow. Some teachers believed he lacked ability. Charles Darwin was an average student who disliked memorization. Thomas Edison was labeled unteachable and removed from school. Yet these same people reshaped how humanity understands the world. So what changed? Not their genes, not their schools. Their habits changed how their brains worked. Today, I'll walk you through the habits research shows can actually strengthen intelligence, habits the greatest minds practiced long before neuroscience could explain why they worked. Habit 1. Deep thinking without input. Most people think intelligence grows by consuming more videos, more podcasts, more information. But your brain becomes sharper when it's forced to think without constant input. When you sit alone with your thoughts, your brain activates what scientists call the default mode network, the system linked to insight, creativity, abstract thinking, and long-term reasoning. Albert Einstein often relied on thought experiments. He didn't just calculate, he imagined. What would happen if I chased a beam of light? What if gravity bends space? He would walk alone for hours, no books, no notes, just thinking. Modern research shows people who regularly spend time in undistracted thought perform better in problem-solving and creative reasoning. Smart habit: take daily thinking walks. No phone, no music, no input. At first, it feels boring, then uncomfortable, then insightful. That discomfort, that's your brain stretching. Habit 2. Struggle before help. Highly intelligent people don't rush to answers, they delay help. Psychologists call this productive struggle. Your brain strengthens when it tries, fails, adjusts, and tries again. Benjamin Franklin trained himself this way. He would read an essay, put it away, and attempt to rewrite it from memory. Only after struggling would he compare it to the original. That struggle forced his brain to retrieve, reorganize, and refine ideas. Brain imaging studies show that effortful thinking activates deeper neural pathways than passive explanation ever does. That's why instant answers feel productive but disappear from memory. Smart habit: before asking for help, write your best answer, even if it's wrong. Struggle isn't a sign of low intelligence, it's how intelligence grows. Habit 3. Writing to think, not to record. Most people write to store information. Smart people write to clarify thinking. Leonardo da Vinci filled notebooks with questions, sketches, fragments, and contradictions. They weren't polished, they were alive. Writing slows your thinking down. It exposes gaps. It forces vague ideas to become precise. Research from institutions like Princeton University and University of California at Los Angeles suggests writing by hand improves conceptual understanding more than typing because writing engages deeper cognitive processing. Smart habit: keep a daily thinking journal. Not "what did I do today?" but "what do I truly understand? What still confuses me?" Intelligence grows where thoughts are examined. Habit 4. Building mental models. High IQ individuals don't just collect facts, they understand systems. Investor Charlie Munger described this as building a latticework of mental models. Physics teaches cause and effect, biology teaches adaptation, psychology teaches bias, economics teaches incentives. When you learn across disciplines, your brain becomes flexible. This flexibility, often called transfer intelligence, allows you to apply ideas in new situations. That's why polymaths like Aristotle and Leonardo da Vinci stood out. Modern research confirms that cross-domain learners tend to show stronger fluid intelligence, the ability to reason in unfamiliar situations. Smart habit: every week explore one concept outside your field, not deeply, conceptually. Your brain strengthens when ideas start connecting. Habit 5. Deliberate memory training. Memory isn't separate from intelligence, it supports it. Inventor Nikola Tesla could visualize entire machines in his mind, rotate them, test them, without building them physically. Ancient scholars trained memory deliberately because they understood something important. Sharper memory enables faster reasoning. Techniques like active recall, spaced repetition, and visualization don't just store information, they reorganize neural connections. Brain scans show that trained memory improves efficiency in neural networks. Smart habit: recall before review. Explain ideas without notes. Teach what you learn. Memory isn't talent, it's trainable. Habit 6. Protecting cognitive energy. Smart people don't think all day. They think when their brain is strongest. Darwin, for example, worked in focused blocks of 4 to 5 hours a day. The rest was walking, resting, reflecting. Chronic stress, sleep deprivation, and constant stimulation damage executive function, a core component of IQ. Your brain doesn't upgrade during hustle, it upgrades during recovery. Smart habit: sleep deeply, move daily, get sunlight, embrace boredom. Boredom isn't weakness, it's cognitive recovery. So, the truth is, IQ doesn't increase through hacks, it increases through habits. The smartest people in history didn't chase intelligence, they built systems that allowed intelligence to grow. If you want to think clearer, learn faster, and build a stronger mind, start with habits, not information. And if this changed how you see intelligence, share it with someone who still believes IQ is fixed.